Hi everyone, it's Danielle again. Today I'm going to show you a new tool that's featured in our Holiday Mini catalog. It's called the Simply Scored tool. It's new to Stampin' Up! I'm sure you've seen other products out there, and I actually don't have one to compare to. I never had a ScorePal or Martha Stewart, but I bought this one and I really like it, and I'll share with you why I like it and how easy it is to use. Why I like it? It's 12 by 12. It'll fit a whole 12 by 12 cardstock or paper. Has a ruler on the side and on the top. Comes with a great stylus with a little holder, so I'm not going to lose it or misplace it, which I often do. Has a little storage case for your bone folder or whatnot. And my favorite thing, I guess, is these little place markers. It comes with 3 and the stylus, but you can order more if you like. They'll come in a pack of 6 for only $2.50. Why I like them, those of you who have been in Stamp Club may have had this experience. Perhaps we're making a box or a card with intricate folding, and I say you have to fold it at 3 1/4, 4 1/4, and 5 1/2, and sometimes people have trouble finding the measurements on the ruler. Well, now I'll just set these up for you, and you don't even have to think about it. You'll just go to where the marker is and make the score line. It's really simple to use. I'm going to show you how. I have a card here that I started using a new set from our mini catalog, and I've stamped it and embossed it in the new Cherry Cobbler embossing powder. But let me show you how to make the score lines. It's as simple as this. I want the score lines to pop out, just to create a raised design. So for that, I'm going to turn my card over, and I want to make sure that it's in the corner. I already have my place markers set where I'd like the lines to be. So I put my stylus, and it does have 2 different size tips. I like the smaller one, but it really doesn't matter. It's your preference. My advice to you is, I follow it where the marker is, and lean the stylus towards you. Instead of keeping it straight up, just think it's going to roll a little bit easier, and just pull down. You want to hold your card in place. Whoops, I'm not doing a very good job of that either. Okay, just pull down, and I'm going to make that line about so long, following my markers. I'm not going all the way down on this card. You'll see why in a moment. So I've pushed through, and can you see the raised lines on the front? Now I'll do the opposite side too. So this one I took, I think, maybe about halfway down the card. And this one not so far. This one a little shorter. And I'm also going to add another line down the edge. I'll just use my first marker for that. Again, holding my paper in the corner, lean the stylus towards you, and pull down. I think it's a little far away from me, and that's my problem. So let me move this closer. That way I'm not reaching. There you go. And I'll just take this line all the way down. That's the Simply Scored tool. There are my lines. I'll glue it on. This is a quick and easy card. We're going to do it at the November 2510 for Christmas card. So if you're coming to that class, you're going to make this card. Here are some other examples just to show you how these raised lines can create a cute background. Here's a card from last night's 2510 for the fall cards, using the Gently Falling and the Hand Pen Holidays, both from the Holiday Mini catalog. But I just had everybody try the Simply Scored tool last night to make 2 lines here that just gave it an extra little detail, and they loved it. Now that's sometimes hard to see. If you want your lines to stand out, you can always sponge over them like I did here. I made a frame, and then I took a sponge dauber with some of the shimmer paint and just went around the edges. And this card you have seen before on a previous video, but this shows how I made a diagonal grid line on the blue cardstock, and then I took my white gel pen, and where the lines intersected, I put little dots. And again, it creates a fun background. This was from the Black Magic technique video. Now I want to show you one more thing today, and that's the grid technique. This is fun. Now I've already prepared my cardstock using my Simply Scored tool. I simply made grid lines. Of course, I had turned this over, drew my stylus down at regularly spaced intervals, and I made a checkerboard pattern. Now this would make a cute background on a card as is, but let me show you another fun technique that you can do. This is the raised side. We're actually going to use the side where it's indented, where it's debossed. Let me show you what I do here. Take a nice background stamp. I have the new netting stamp. This is a great stamp to lend a subtle background. Previous catalogs sold maybe the canvas stamp. That would be nice for this as well if you still have that one. So ink up your background stamp. Just quickly. And taking, remember, the debossed side of the grid, the one where the lines are pushed inwards. When you stamp your background, I'll just do a quick rub here. Hopefully it'll catch the print and show you what I want. When you raise this up, darn it, okay, notice how the netting stamp catches only the flat surfaces. Where it was debossed or pushed in, it didn't ink up. Okay, so now you have this cute grid background. This is called the grid technique. Here's a finished card sample just to give you an idea. So that's the Simply Scored tool. Hope you'll try it and love it as much as I do already. Thanks for watching.